before we start, I'm going to read a content warning. The study of the humanities often challenges us as we examine the full range of the human experience. This curtailment round contains mention of violence, including family violence, sexual assault, and trafficking. As always, take care of yourselves and reach out to your chaperones and sponsors if you need to talk about any of the content. All right, everyone's good there. Then we will get started. Then we will get started with topic 1. What mythological woman helped the hero she loved murder?
A3.
Medea.
I'm sorry, it's not correct.
C4.
Can I have an answer?
B2.
That's okay. So help the hero she loved murder her half-brother, navigate a labyrinth, and escape Crete. So the answer was Ariadne. But good try on all of you guys. And toss-up 2. Using the noun leo and the adjective scelestus, translate the prepositional phrase with the wicked.
A2.
Cum leone, skelecto.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
C4.
Cum leone, scolecto.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. And I'll repeat for team B. Using the noun leo and the adjective scelestus, translate the prepositional phrase with the wicked lions into Latin. Using the noun leo and the adjective scelestus, translate the prepositional phrase with the wicked lions into Latin. I've read it twice. The correct response.
B1.
Cum latibus scelestis.
Could you say your second word again?
Scelestis? Scelestis?
The word before that.
Oh, latibus?
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So the first 2 answers were close but singular. And then that one I heard letibus, where we need leonibus. So cum leonibus scelestis, or just leonibus scelestis. But good guesses on all of that. So no points on toss-up 2, and moving on to toss-up number 3. What governor of Hispania Tarraconensis seized power upon Nero's death in 68?
C3.
Galba. That's correct. Upon Nero's death in 68 AD, and was the first of 4 emperors who ruled during the tumultuous period between the Julio-Claudian and Flavian dynasties. Galba is correct. Bonus 1. What governor of Lusitania succeeded Galba and ruled from January to April of 69 AD?
Otho.
That's correct. And bonus 2. Galba may have made a strategic mistake by not adopting what popular commander in Upper Germany who had previously defeated the rebellion of Julius Windex at Vesuvius in 68 AD?
Rufinus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It was Virginius Rufus. So that is 15 points to Team C. And toss-up 4. What is the Latin term for the meal which typically preceded meridiatio?
A2.
Iantaculum.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
C2.
Prandium.
That's correct. Prandium is correct. Which typically preceded meridiatio or nap time and consisted of cold leftovers from last night's cana to satisfy midday hunger. Bonus 1. When would a Roman eat iantaculum, often simple bread with salt or dipped in wine?
In the morning.
That's correct. And bonus 2. What is the Latin term for the course in a Roman cana, which in English is called an appetizer?
Gustatio.
That's correct. You stopped together. So that's 20 points to Team C. And moving on to toss-up 5. who, although chosen first as the captain of the Argo,
A3.
Jason.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
C4.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
B4.
I don't know.
That's okay. Chosen first as captain of the Argo, let Jason keep the job out of respect and because he preferred to focus on his labors. The answer is Hercules or Heracles. So no 2 points on toss-up 5 and a score check after those words.
Georgia has yet to score, California has yet to score, Tennessee has 35.
All right. Good job to everyone on that, on the first 5 questions. And toss-up 6. Quid omblique significat su...
C2.
He, she, red.
I'm sorry, it's not correct.
A2.
Shoemaker.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. And I'll repeat for team B. Quid omblique significat sumo? Quid omblique significat sumo? I've read it twice.
B1.
Someone.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. Sumo means to take up, assume, use up. So no points on toss-up 6, and moving on to toss-up number 7. Consider the following list of words about enslaved people in ancient Rome. Fugitivus.
B3.
A fugitive slave.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and C. Consider the following list of words about enslaved people in ancient Rome. Fugitivus, vicarius, libertus, peculium, paedagogus.
C2.
They're all in charge of taking care of their master's children in some way.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
A3.
Types of slaves.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. The rest of the question was, which of those words referred to a formerly enslaved person who had been freed? So the answer was libertus. So no points on toss-up 7, and moving on to toss-up 8. Give an antonym of the Latin noun hostis.
A2.
Amicus.
That's correct, amicus, which means enemy. Or hostis, antonym of hostis, which means enemy, amicus. Bonus 1, give a Latin noun that means guest.
Hospice.
Can you spell
Hospis.
that? I'm sorry, that's not correct. Post space.
Sorry,
But
guys.
you were super close. Yeah, super close on that. And then bonus 2, give a Latin noun that means spouse.
Spouse, like, I would say, you would say maritus, it's fine, right? Yeah, sure. Maritus.
That's correct, maritus. So 15 points to Team A. And moving on to toss-up 9. Tennessee borders 8 different states. Which of these bordering states has the Latin motto, Regnat?
C3.
Arkansas.
Arkansas is correct. Regnat populus. And then this is our visual question. We have 5 seconds to inspect the visual. Your bonus. You are looking at the state seals of 4 other states with the word and their Latin mottos removed. What shared Latin word has been removed from the mottos in images A and B?
Semper.
Semper is correct. And your second bonus, what shared Latin verb form has been removed from the mottos in images C and D?
Esto.
Esto is correct. And now show. Alright, good job. You can keep that as a souvenir. Exactly. So that is 20 points to Team C. And toss-up 10. What mythological man, while searching for his abducted sister, founded the...
C2.
Cadmus is correct. Founded the Greek city of Thebes. Bonus 1. What first king of Athens was said to have been born from the earth and to have taught the Athenians about marriage?
Cecrops?
Cecrops is correct. And bonus 2. What mythological man founded Sparta, naming the city after his wife?
Publius.
Good guess, but that's not correct. Lacedaemon. So that was the correct answer. So that is 15 points to Team C and a score check.
Georgia has 15, California has yet to score, and Tennessee has 70.
All right, good job on the first half. Moving on to the last 10 questions. Toss-up 11. Translate the following sentence from Latin into English. Marcus Lucio epistulam scripsit.
C3.
Marcus wrote a letter to Lucius.
Marcus wrote a letter to Lucius is correct. Marcus Lucio epistulam scripsit. And bonus 1. Translate the following sentence from Latin into English. Pueri pontem trans flumen aedificabant. Yes.
The boys were building a bridge across the river.
The boys were building a bridge across the river is correct. And bonus 2. Translate the following sentence from Latin into English. Turba quatuor horas orationem audibit.
The crowd listened to the speech for 4 hours.
That is correct. The crowd listened to the speech for 4 hours. So 20 points to Team C and a toss-up 12. Using the Latin noun race, give the form of matter in the following sentence. The Senate heard an important...
A2.
Rem.
Rem is correct. Heard an important matter in their meeting. Bonus 1. Continuing to use race, translate its form in this sentence. The king is occupied with weighty matters.
Please repeat.
Continuing to use race, translate its form in this sentence. The king is occupied with weighty matters.
Yes, I have a different name. So it's Rebus. Rebus?
Rebus is correct. And bonus 2. And still with race, translate its form in this sentence. The beginnings of all things are small.
Alright, so it's rerum. It's a genitive plural of things, plural. Rerum. Trust. Rerum.
Rerum is correct. So 20 points to Team A and toss-up 13. Yes. Awesome. So, toss-up 13. What mythical creatures are said to have been descendants of Ixion?
A3.
Centaurs.
Centaurs is correct. Descendants of Ixion and Nephilim famously fought the Lapiths and were half human, half horse. Bonus 1. What couple's wedding erupted into battle when the Centaurs tried to kidnap the Lapith women who were in attendance?
Pirithous and Hippodamia.
Is that right? I defer to A3.
Pirithous and Hippodamia's wedding.
That's correct. And bonus 2. What centaur was known for mentoring heroes such as Achilles, Asclepius, and Jason?
Chiron.
Chiron is correct. So 20 points to Team A. And toss-up 14. What type of living organism is grown and cultivated in the process?
B1.
Bacteria.
I'm sorry, it's not correct. I'll repeat for teams A and C. What type of living organism is grown and cultivated in the process called arboriculture?
A2.
A tree.
That's correct. I'm sorry, I mispronounced that last word, arbor.
That's okay. We don't mind.
Awesome. I'm glad you still understood it. Bonus 1. Native to the eastern U.S. from Maine to Mississippi, and given that quercus means oak, in what environment would you expect to find Quercus montana based on its scientific name?
Please repeat.
Native to the eastern U.S. from Maine to Mississippi, and given that quercus means oak, in what environment would you expect to find Quercus montana based on its scientific name?
Could you please spell out those Latin words?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't
Okay,
answer.
a mountain oak.
Mountain is correct. So bonus 2. A smaller oak found in the southern Rocky Mountains is the Quercus undulata. Based on your knowledge of Latin vocabulary, what shape do the leaves on a Quercus undulata have?
A wave.
Yeah.
Wavy.
Wavy is correct. So 20 points to Team A, and toss-up 15. What man, oh, sorry, can you clear the,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
thank you. Toss-up 15. What man's son-in-law, Octavius Mamilius, led the Latin League at,
A1.
can I have an answer?
Tarquinius Superbus.
Tarquinius Superbus is correct. Led the Latin League at Lake Regulus, supporting his campaign to reclaim the throne that he had lost as the last king of Rome. Tarquinius Superbus was the correct answer, and bonus 1. Who was the Roman dictator at Lake Regulus?
You don't have to whisper us. Alright.
Can I have an answer?
I defer to A1.
Lucius Junius Brutus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. Posthumous.
That's what I
Or,
meant.
sorry, posthumous. And bonus 2, what event occurred for the first time just a few years after Lake Regulus in 494 BC and traditionally happened 5 total times throughout Roman history?
Can you please repeat?
What event occurred for the first time just a few years after Lake Regulus in 494 BC and traditionally happened 5 total times throughout Roman history? Can I have an answer?
Invasion of Rome.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. It was the secession of the plebs. And so that's 10 points to Team A and a score check.
Georgia has 85, California has yet to score, and Tennessee has 90.
Guys.
All right, you guys are doing a great job. I hope you're all having fun.
Let's get late.
We got another quarter left, so toss up 16. Listen carefully to the following fable, which I will read twice, that involves a spelunca, or cave, and sandalia, or sandals. Then responde latine to the questions that follow. Femina puellam miseram prope speluncam spectat. Puella lacrimat. Ehu meam pecuniam in hac spelunca amisi. Femina, quod spelunca est sordida, sandalia deponit, et pecuniam in spelunca quaerit. Sed non invenit. Ubi e spelunca venit, neque puellam, neque sandalia videt. And I repeat. Femina puellam miseram prope speluncam spectat. Puella lacrimat, Ehu, meam pecuniam in hac spelunca amisi. Femina, quod spelunca est sordida, sandalia deponit, et pecuniam in spelunca quaerit. Sed non invenit, ubi e spelunca venit, neque puellam, neque sandalia videt. And the question, quis lacrimat?
A2.
Puella.
Puella is correct. Quis lacrimat quod pecuniam suam amisit. And bonus one, cur deponit femina sandalia suam.
Can we get the first sentence that includes sandalia?
Yes. Femina, quod spelunca est sordida, sandalia deponit, et pecuniam in spelunca.
Quod spelunca est sordida.
Spelunca est sordida is correct. And bonus two, quid invenit femina in spelunca.
Can we please get the last sentence?
Yes. Ubi e spelunca venit, neque puellam, neque sandalia videt.
She doesn't say anything. I don't know what she says.
Can I have an answer?
Nescio said non sunt spendalia.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. She doesn't find anything in the cave, so we're expecting mid-hill or something like that. So that is 15 points to Team A and toss of 17. What English word derived from a Latin verb that means to feel is defined as either a punishment assigned to a defendant found guilty by a court or a unit of writing that conveys.
A2.
Can I have an answer?
Sentiment.
I'm sorry, that's not correct.
C2.
Sentence.
That is correct. Sentence. Or a unit of writing that conveys a statement, question, exclamation, or demand. Bonus one. What English job title, derived from a Latin verb meaning to sit, was held by individuals such as Andrew Jackson and Abraham Lincoln?
President.
President is correct. And bonus two. What English verb, derived from a Latin verb meaning to write, originally meant to arrange to receive something regularly, typically a publication, by paying in advance. Today, it can more commonly be applied to YouTube channels and streaming services.
Subscription.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. We needed a verb, so we subscribe.
Don't forget to like and.
Smash that like button.
All right, so that's 15 points to Team C. And toss of 18. Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Lila nautarum vacua semper est.
A2.
The sailor's house is always empty.
Can you spell your first word?
T-H-E.
Oh, sorry, your second word.
S-A-I-L-O-R-S apostrophe.
That's correct. The sailor's house is always empty. So bonus one, translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Claudia medicam visitavit quod manum vulneraverat.
Can you please repeat?
Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Claudia medicam visitavit quod manum vulneraverat.
She visited the doctor. Claudia had visited the doctor because she had wounded her hand. Yeah. Claudia visited the doctor because she had wounded her hand.
Claudia visited the doctor because she had wounded her hand is correct. And bonus two, translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Magistri discipulos discere volunt.
Please repeat.
Translate the following sentence from Latin to English. Magistrae discipulos discere volunt.
They want to learn, the students? Are y'all hearing the same
Maybe
thing?
like
The teachers want to learn the students. Is
maybe
what she
like
said.
the discus.
Can I answer?
Are we tweaking?
Listening student.
Yeah, but she said discourage.
Can you start your answer?
The teachers want to learn the students. Final.
I'm gonna say no right now, but we'll.
Okay. We're gonna check with the round. I'm gonna write down what you said.
I'm writing it down.
What'd you say?
We can play Raven.
We wanted, the teachers want their student, sorry, the teachers want the students to learn.
I was not expecting that.
But, so you said the teachers
Want to learn
to
this.
learn.
Okay.
Take a Twico. Twico for 3 weeks each week.
I see where you're going with that. So right now we're gonna say no, but we'll talk about it and get a second opinion. So right now, 15 points to Team A. Good job for the innovation though. And toss up 19. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quote capita Cerbero.
A2.
Can I answer?
Deckhand.
I'm sorry, it's not correct.
C2.
3 is correct. Quote capita Cerbero sunt.
Sorry, who was that first one? 8?
So bonus 1. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quote oculos cuclops habet.
1.
1 is correct. And bonus 2. Responde aut Anglicae aut Latine. Quote manus gridareo sunt. Is correct. So 20 points to Team C is
Assuming that second bonus we're not doing yet, Georgia has 115, California has yet to score, and Tennessee has 125.
all right. Good job, everyone. Anyone have anything to say before the final toss-up?
Actually, are any of you intermediate players? No, now. No, just they got a text about 5 minutes ago to go to their rooms.
Oh.
Wait outside if they're not done. Go down, be there. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, and before our final toss-up, just a reminder, this is round 3, so we want to make sure we have all of the preliminary scores before moving into semifinals. So if you have any official challenges, you must submit them within 15 minutes of the end of round 3.
We also just got a message, we're gonna go ahead and take that answer for now. There's a chance it changes, but for now, yes.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Fix that. So now that means 120.
Okay. All right, if everyone is good, then we will move on to toss-up 20. What tribune had originally proposed citizenship for its
A1.
so Team B, make sure that you're quiet, but for this toss-up, you're disqualified.
Wait, does that disqualify the question or the team?
Just the team.
Drusus.
Can you repeat that one?
Drusus.
I'm sorry, that's not correct. So Team B is disqualified in the third one.
C2.
Tiberius Gracchus.
That is not correct, and also, because we talked about deterring, we wouldn't accept it anyways. So, proposed citizenship for Italian tribes in 122 BC, voting on land reform plans introduced by his older brother Tiberius. So, Dies Gracchus was what we were looking for. And then final score.
Okay, so our final score is Georgia 120, California 0,